水はけ悪いなここ。目の前の建物は黒ウサギ4兄弟の隠れ家かな。やろうな。武器と衣装を運営がばらまいてたから今回はそれを使ってくれ。大層なもん掲げてんな。何やったらこんな恨まれんねん。転売？人形が転売するか？エルゴの卸業者だったんか。金貨の実の場所も知ってたみたいやな。ホテルの奴らも気づいているから力ずくでってさ。案外ホテルが金貨の木を管理してたりして、庭にそんなんなかったけどな。ヤセチの沼ってところにも、そのうち行くんだろうね。エビフライとチョコミントも買いとくか。
Hey, check this out. Looks like you, sorta. From a certain angle. You know, if you squint. No, I'm just kidding. No, it looks exactly like you. I mean, you see it, right? With the nose and the... right?
帰ったらパパに見せたろ。箱の中身はなんちゃろな。クオーツうめうめ。赤化病は胞子を吸引すると感染するみたいだね。あの動物マスクはガスマスクみたいな役目を持ってたんだ。ただの宴会グッズやなかったんか。宴会って探せばドンキにあるで。知らんけど。なんでうちん中にリフトがあんねん。階段でええやろ。なんでルイがおんねん。なんか信用できんくなってきたな。ホテルは錬金術師 NG だしね。
Hello. It's a relief to see you. I'll get straight to the point. I found the gold coin tree. Who knew it was right beside us? But there's a problem. When I tried to pick the gold coin fruit, it resisted me. I couldn't even get close. It actually burned me. It's probably because I have the petrification disease. Pathetic, yeah. So close yet so far. If you pick some gold coin fruit for me, I'll give you a reward.
その木はどこにあんねん。
I heard the alchemists made a device capable of fully utilizing gold coin fruit. I ignored it, assuming it was just a legend. You hear all sorts of wild tales about alchemists. Now that I know gold coin fruit actually exists, though, perhaps it's all true. Interact with the Saintess statue at the Grand Exhibition. You might be able to use the other powers of the gold coin fruit.
大博覧会もどこでやってんねん。
I might look urbane now, but I used to be a farmer. I'm also interested in growing trees. I heard about a vendor who sells plant alchemy boosters. They might work on this tree, too. If you come across such boosters, bring them to the tree.
探してみるといいでしょうってなんやねん。欲しがってるのお前やろ。バナナよりか、古銭っぽいな。古銭プッシャーでよく見る。時間経過で収穫できるとなると、探索中に気になってまうな。なんか、見覚えあるもんが多いな。まさか、な。あ、これ後で絶対侵入されるやつやん。クラッドの運命やいかに。おいゲールマン、やばいでここ。
The crowd disaster caused the alchemists to fight last place of refuge. I am obligated to protect it. I'm going to protect you and the people inside until the day I die. If you were in my position, you'd do the same, I'm sure.
だからやばい言うとるやろ。おいやばいでパパ。
This portrait. I remember it fondly. I thought it was lost forever. I had no idea the Black Rabbit Brotherhood had stolen it. To think that you have brought it back to me. Forgive a foolish old man his memories. Memories of a happier time, my son. I know just where to hang it in the hotel.
こりゃダメや。もうどうにでもなれ。そういや祈りがなんたら言うとったな。アンバサ。わお、妹のヒントも見逃さんようにせんとな。そういえば大聖堂に取り残しがあるよ。歯車に乗って反対側の足場に行けるみたい。そりゃ気づかんかったわ。それ、どこの歯車？あるある。結構やらしい配置やな。今度は気をつけてね。ちょっと、あれ、ここどうやって抜けたんやっけ？おい、テルミットや。ここも開けとこ。レイアウトは一緒なんか。んじゃ、もらうもんもらってこ。我慢できる人類おらんやろ。ベンダみたいなもんや。じゃあ裕次郎なら我慢できるんだ。指に力込めて爪取れんくっそ。お、アミュレット。落下ダメージ軽減。南か貴様。そしたらお邪魔します。これちと怖いな。アミュレットつけとけば装備してる間に落っことされそうやん。ここか。箱の中身はなんじゃろな。そしたら新しいマップ行こか。ゲールマンがもう開けたな言うてたくらいやから、相当やばいんやろうな。慎重に進もうか。特に落ちてるもんないな。ほな行くで。
Rosa Isabel Street, the entertainment district. You might call it extravagant. Operas, operettas, street concerts, all running 24/7. Adelina Corday, the singer in the red dress. Oh, she was the most famous of them all. The legendary prima donna. Well, I'm not sure if she's still alive, so while the past tense makes sense, it's getting a little depressing.
アデリーナってどっかで聞いたな。暗号機の手紙に書かれていた名前だね。それや。平和な時なら満員御礼だったんやろうな。今更やけど新しい義手見てみて。うちが求めてたんはこれかもしらん。嬉しそうで何より。大絶賛やん。お、人影発見。
Why? Ah, my stalker friend. I was worried the puppets had come back. They're demons. They won't give us a moment's peace. Even an elderly lady like me. They wouldn't even let the dead rest if they had the petrification disease. Drives a lady to drink, it does. Which reminds me, I could use a proper tip hole. There's a wine called La Play
けたら持ってくるわ。ファルコーン、あーい、キャー。落書きだって哲学者のか。なんやまたフライングか。いやあれ絶対自爆やろ。こっち来るな、こっち来るな。おっかないな。死角から走って来られると避けるの難しそうだね。この右の部屋と隙を生じぬ二段構え。情報規制されとる。今知ってる違法人ってユージェニーくらいかな。実は錬金術師でしたってか。強者の佇まい。キャー。怖すぎやろ。新しい義手が作れるね。必要になったら作るわ。ファルコーン、アイズ。人形が銃撃ってくるんやけど、くっそ痛いし、物資殿がどんどんなくなってまう。
おい。
伏兵がいたみたいだね。許さん。箱の中身はなんじゃろな。これ狐の獲物やん。怪しい広場に出たね。200% 物戦やん。
What a beautiful puppet you are. I can hear your springs even if you try to hide them. Musicians have keen ears, you know. Would you like to sing for me like your friend? I have a feeling the sound of your cries will be especially sweet. Let's have an encore performance of Pain for the Red actress, Adelina Corday.Dedicate this performance to my sister Adelina.
マイシスターって言ったか。言ったね。これ戦う必要ある。倒さないと進めないみたいだし、しょうがないね。回避もパリーもお手のもんかいな。すんごい戦いにくいな。まあでもガード視界で戦えば攻撃は軽いし問題ないな。なんかすまん。頭が変わって組織のあり方も変わったんかな。危険な方にね。
You're walking about in a place like this. You must be a stalker. Can I ask you a favor? My wife's body lies on Rosa Isabel Street. There was a fire and I couldn't reach her through the flames. I know she's gone, but I hate to think of her just lying there. Would you bring me her belongings? Then I'd have something to remember her by.
持ってくるのはええけど、特徴を教えてく
Thank
れ。
you. Small kindnesses like this give me something to cling to. Her body is on Rosa Isabel Street. She used to look so beautiful in her black dress. I miss her so much. Every day is harder than the last. Please, bring me her belongings.
黒いドレスがそんだけで見つかるか。ファルコーン、アイズ。箱の中身はなんちゃろな。クォーツなら許す。雑魚敵多かったね。名前からもう重いやん。物理ダメージカット率は大事。まあ、あた積載量か。相変わらずええ言い方してんな。
We found it! The black dress! But it's just a puppet? What's going on?
人形と結婚しようとしてた人を私たちは知ってるね。紳士の G。
My Melody. This is her wedding ring. Our marriage should have been filled with joy. I failed you, Melody. I'm sorry. I should have mentioned she's a puppet. But she was real to me. I saw a shining soul inside her. Others laughed at me, but I knew the truth. I knew that she was in love with me too. Maybe I'm crazy though. Whoever heard of a human and a puppet in love?
よく見えんかったけど、壁になんか書いてあったな。
Melody. My Melody. Your words were everything to me. She was my guardian angel. The reason I survived the crop disaster. Even puppets have hearts, do they not? Perhaps all we need is something that helps us perceive what they're feeling. Sorry. I ramble when I get upset. Here's your reward. I think you deserve this ring more than I do. I'm more than happy with Melody's belongings. I wish I could offer something more, but this is all I have. Please, remember the love Melody and I shared. Who knows? Maybe you'll find true love one day too.
人様の結婚指輪はさすがにいらん。これには同意。
The portrait hanging in Geppetto's room. It looks very much like you. I sense something strange. Something like the changes you're going through. The sort of thing you'd read in a fairy tale. Go to Geppetto's room. You should see it for yourself.
どういうこと？絵がなんやって？どういうこと？
Ah, I'm glad you're here, my son. Have you seen that painting? I can't believe my eyes. It's almost as if something is growing out of the portrait. I remember commissioning that piece from an artist named D. Gray. Like all artists, he was eccentric. He claimed that a painting could harbor a living soul. But how can that happen? Just like the fairy tale. Forgive a foolish man his ramblings. Perhaps the seed of its growth was there all along. I know you're curious, so see for yourself. I have my work to keep me busy.
嘘つくたびに伸びるんやろな。さすがにこれに引っかかるやつはおらんやろ。何食らった？しょうもなさすぎる。ファルコーンアイズ。お前らはもう死んでいる。ザコ処理してる間に中ボスもアクティブになっちゃったね。見てくれもあれやけど攻撃方法もほんまふざけてんな。異様に伸びたり回転しながらのパンチまるで道化だね。ピエロやからな。ま、そこまで強くないのが救いだわ。ナイスクォーツ。こりゃまた豪勢な探索だるいな。はいはい頑張って。お見事。なんか天井から糸みたいなんで強化されとる敵がおってな。目の前のそうそう意地でも振る舞う武田信玄みたいな体感しとるからゴリ押しすると死ぬで。今みたいにそうそうちなみにこいつらの攻撃についてくる崩壊はゲージが溜まりきると即死や。今みたいにそうそう箱の中身はなんじゃろな。スキルまだ性能も見てないのにつける。はいはい。どうせこいつも一方するやろうけどくらいドロップすらないでつかい。 仮道路が背負ってた武器だね。興味はあったが、動力経過。残念。他校の中身はなんじゃろな。崩壊に耐性がつく装備だね。お、誰かおるで。
Who are you? You're not a puppet. Are you here to listen to my music? I can't sing anymore. This petrification disease took away my songs. Riddles. I was fooled by him. He said this place was a shelter. Trisha, I'm so sorry.
生きとったんかよれ。アルレッキーノに騙されたみたい。
Trisha, I'm so sorry. I'm parched. Just a taste of fruit.
リンゴ買っといてよかったわ。1000円のリンゴ。
Thank you. God, this is the sweetest apple I've ever had. I can't stop death from taking me, but I have enough strength to confess my sins. Can you listen to my last confession? Trisha, I coveted your voice. If I can't match it, then even if I have to break you, Adeline Corday must have it all. I know it's wrong, but still, I love you.
パトリシアって誰？おそらくホワイトレディ。コンテ探索は終えたかな？そしたら、アグレッシブな探索セカンドシーズン。また鍵もらったら来よっか。自分で素晴らしいってつけるんか。まあ、つけそうな顔と性格してるもんな。うち、今めっちゃ嫌な妄想したんやけど、聞こうじゃないの。ありがとな。違ってたらその方がええんやけど、このノートってパパの持ち物だったりせん？ほら、ピノキオの体って、他の人形より肉っぽいやろ？もしかしたら、遺体を改装して作られたんがピノキオなんじゃ。って、動画の最初で拾ったピノキオに似てた絵のモデルは、水兵の服着てたし、これくれたアントニアはパパの知り合いやし、訳ありのもの言うて渡してきたし、もしかしたら、パパの息子が人形に殺されて、その復讐のために改造されたんがピノキオなんじゃ。進めていけばわかるんじゃない？今の間はなんやねん。他校の中身はなんじゃろな。素晴らしい紅これも持ってくし、そん時にまとめて渡すか。これにて探索終了。本邪魔。一旦ホテルに戻るか。ほいっと。
Master Vanini carefully curated this collection box himself. With it, you have returned to us what was stolen. You have our gratitude. The House of Vanini always keeps a few special items in the private reserve, sir. Only for our more discerning patrons, of course.
もう一個。
I always welcome friend. No trouble at all. I almost consider it my oldest hobby. Trust me, I won't let you down. There we are. A deciphered cipher just like I used to make. If you ever need me to help you decode another message, I'm at your service.
いつもありがとな。元の持ち主は大聖堂に向かったみたいだね。うまく逃げられてればええけどな。
I see Hotel Crot. I do love this view. It is a nice view, but we must be moving.
ここか。写真の場所よりえらく奥やん。めっちゃ探した。そしたらボス戦行くで。 ということで、人形の応戦だね。やっぱさ、さっきのうちの考え何点や何にしても80点くらい取れてるんちゃう？余計なこと考えてると。ほら、次でいけそうやな。第一形態は、な。ほれほれ、さっさと変身せい！ということで第2形態、人形のオロミオだね。形態変化ってか、完全に別物やん。パイロットやん。めっちゃええ調子。これならいけるで。初めてロミオの体力を半分以上削れたね。ほんまにな。このまま押し切らせてもらうで。これは、また。おいこい、ダンマ。どんだけから振り回してん。お前のターン長すぎやろ。電車メル背中。生きてました。死にました。こっちはまだ修練劇だったね。10も16も変わらんやろ。さっきの10連もやばいけど、これもやばいで。目からの信号が脳に届く頃にはもう食らってる。脊髄反射系。除霊使うんだ。じっちゃんが言ってた。あるもんは全て使うってな。しかも今回は電池も強化に残ってるから安心や。今回の作戦はこうや。基本は除霊に手が抜くようにうちの攻撃は控えめに。体力半分切った時の中連演武が除霊の方に行ってくれることを祈り、その名もビビり作戦。誉れは浜で死んだんや。京都は言うまいな。ハッピーセット。でも除霊の体力もそろそろ限界みたいだよ。今半分やから作戦自体は実行できそうならそろそろ離れようか。あ、ここで指名入れたらやられる前にやれ。人形のオロミオは13回目でクリアだね。
Incredible! You defeated the king! I gotta think the puppets will have changed too, right? I mean, there's only one way to find out. Let's go backstage.
1時間もかかった。舞台裏から外出たらパパがおった。
I'm glad you're safe. I was so scared I would lose my precious son. It's risky for me just being out here. Fortunately, you didn't need my help. I'm so proud that I got to see my son defeat the king. Hopefully the lesser puppets will die down soon. Now that the king is dead, the puppets have no leader, no direction. But the curse of the petrification disease still lingers. It's tough, but I know where you should go now. The Grand Exhibition. Rumors say the alchemists there have developed a cure. As a man of invention, I'm skeptical of the alchemists, both their science and their motives. But they may be the city's last hope. Won't you help me, son? Take this. You'll find it most useful. If it will help Antonia and the others, it's worth exploring. Go to the Grand Exhibition and see what you can find.
持たせてくれたんは電池か。前回のなりきりロバセットよが実用的やな。確かに。
Puppet could control so many others. That's a memorable feat indeed. Unlike a real king, the puppet left no heir. The remaining puppets are leaderless, and we can reclaim the city. But it's still a city beset by the petrification disease. Seek a cure from the alchemists at the Grand Exhibition.
ほいほいっと。死んだか。生きてました。どうしたん話聞こか。
Sir. At last, we speak frankly instead of with professional reserve.
Oh.
I have something to confess. Something involving your unique perspective. I am a puppet whose ego has awoken. I don't know exactly why, and we need not dwell on the details. Instead, I wish to dwell on the welfare of Lady Antonia. I adore Lady Antonia. It is a presumptuous feeling for a puppet to have, to be sure. I have no intention of putting myself forward, of course. However, I cannot watch her die. It's too painful. Thus, I need your unique perspective. You exist somewhere between human and puppet. Can a puppet and a human fall in love? Have you ever met a puppet who loves a human?
指輪はここで使うんか。
It exists indeed. An unbelievable love, to be sure, with a wedding ring as its symbol. I fear even trying to pursue such a splendid happiness. I have no intention of telling her, of course. It wouldn't be proper to burden someone so frail. If I may be frank, this is better than I dared hope. Even if you are telling me a sweet lie, I shall savor it. Thank you. It was wise to confide in you. Thank you for granting me that wisdom.
こういう話聞くと一気に感情移入してまうなといったところで今回はこの辺でまたな。
I will be at Lady Antonia's side. Serving her is my duty. The very reason I was created. Welcome to Hotel Crop.